Attention! Go!
Away we go then. This is Triton and Dudok van Heel from the Netherlands. Njord on the Berkshire station there, you can see.
And a beautiful clean start by both boats there. But look here now at the steering, Tim.
Yeah.
The boat with the white blades, they're coming over towards their Dutch compatriots, and you can see their steering has happened well there and quickly. But watch what happens now, because now we need that boat, both boats actually, just to calm down and to straighten up and do their best rowing.
So Njord there making a real mess of their steering, and that's going to cost them energy, because it's when you take your dog for a walk and it does twice the distance that you do, you're walking a straight line and it's careering from left to right. It's a little bit like that, isn't it? They've chosen a much longer course there, and the correction will be effectively putting the brakes on, won't it? So for lots of reasons that wasn't clever from Njord. The Prince of Wales Challenge Cup, they'll rue that expended energy.
Yeah, energy and adrenaline, actually, if you think about it, because at that point you're wanting to just get into, you're really doing the hardest race strokes you're ever going to do in the race, and you're wanting to transition into your rhythm, and if you're having to steer, it's breaking the boat rather than allowing yourself to get into that. But look at them now, they have got themselves back in there, the perfect place of both these boats on the course, and both of them moving really nicely together. But you can see with that little bit of steering perhaps by Njord, we've got Triton and Dudok coming just ahead.
Yeah, they could rue that further down the course, Njord. We'll have to see how this pans out, but you know, Triton and Dudok, they'll have been delighted, won't they? They did very well, because you could have easily been forced in towards the booms and be distracted by that veering out of Temple Island, but they kept their composure.
Yeah, and whilst none of these crews in either boat have got Henley experience, you look at them and they are experienced athletes. The bowman, we were just looking at Triton and Dudok, and the bowman there, he's one of the lightweight men in the Hollenbacher, which was last weekend. We saw some of our athletes go through, some of our crews go through that and then come to the regatta, and he's now racing with in a quad in that bow seat, and a very experienced boat come over here from Triton and Dudok van Heel.
So Brian Pole, Sarah talking about, in the boat that leads at the moment, in the Triton boat to the left of your picture, that's Brian Pole's back you can make out, and in a boat with Niels van Net and Maxim den Bogert and Max Gompel as well in the stroke seat. They are experienced athletes, as you said, they're not youngsters by any means, they're in their mid-20s, all of them.
Interesting, I brought Sacred Heart's primary classes or junior classes here today, and we had one crew.
They are youngsters.
They were youngsters, yes, probably 4 or 5 year olds, and they were asked how many years did it take to get a good rower, and we got the boat they were talking to put their fingers up. One only had a 1, but many had 8, 9, 10, and we're seeing, you know, the 8, 9, 10 experience years that this boat has had. We've got 8 national championship titles for Max Gompel in that stroke seat, and this boat that is primarily lightweight will be really managing this race well.
So the athletes just trying to catch their breath before the push at the midway point of this Prince of Wales Challenge Cup. In the Berkshire station you can see Triton and Dudok. There they are on the Berkshire station. Looking quite smooth, looking well equipped to see out this race. It's a long way to go still.
Yes, and look at them, they settled to about 33 strokes a minute. You can see the two colours of blades of showing which different clubs they come from. They're able to fly their flags and show the clubs they come from in the regatta by using different colour blades, different coloured strips, as you can see, but working as one crew.
So you can see Njord here in the bow seat there, Jaap Nordman, Tyro Rompa, and then Luc Remmerswaal, Ruben Cohenhoven in the stroke seat.
And I'm really excited about this Prince of Wales draw this year. We saw the Leander crew earlier win against the Leander and Strathclyde Park combination, the GB Junior, and this is where two lightweight crews have come up together. We've got a really strong entry in this intermediate men's event.
Another Swan coming perilously close to the action again, second time this morning.
I think it's the same one. I saw it. I saw it was happily by stewards. I think it was going to go and have Pims or something, and now it's come back.
Looking a bit bemused. Right, it's Brian Pole, you can see there in the bow seat. Looking quite smooth.
Yeah, they're looking really good, aren't they? You can see how clean their blades are coming down to the water, how they're picking up. And interestingly, lightweight rowing, you can just see that real efficiency that these athletes develop. We've been watching some heavier grade crews earlier on today, and you can see how they're perhaps able to bully the boat through, use their strength in a different way. But these boats, they're clean, it's quiet, they're moving them so well. This is a good race.
Njord want to keep it a good race. They've got some work to do to just stay in contact. Danger of fading, aren't they? You've got to put in a good couple of 100 metres here because they've not got long left in the race. In front of stewards, Triton move.
Yeah, and you can see the backman of the Njord athletes, and they are pushing everything they can into this. But you can see there's a little bit more movement of the boat, a bit more rock. They're not quite as efficient, and that's why they're slightly more strokes a minute are not moving them up onto the other crew. Just they're pushing, they're so clean, there's white blades, all the same club for this event, coming in together. But the combination crew of Triton and Dudok van Heel, they're pushing away, managing their race through the enclosures.
Good work from them. The Prince of Wales Challenge Cup, Triton and Dudok van Heel of the Netherlands, beating their compatriots. Njord over the line now. They can take a breather. It's the Prince of Wales Challenge Cup.
There was a tie. Oh, that one was